So it's February and that is the month of love, including Valentine's Day, of course. And I love to have a few little treats that are scattered throughout the month. And one thing we love is chocolate dipped strawberries. We're not big dessert people, but sometimes if you've got some people around, it's really nice to just end the meal with something sweet and delicious. So what equipment do you need? First of all, you need a saucepan. Don't let anybody tell you you can melt chocolate in the microwave. It actually doesn't work. And I've had many a disaster trying to make a bit of time cut there, but this is the way to do it. So you take a saucepan and you need a basin which is bigger than the saucepan. I've also made mistakes by putting my water in the bottom, boiling it up, putting a small bowl in because I'm only doing a small amount. And then I burn my fingers trying to get the bowl out, the steam's going everywhere. So you need a larger bowl and just a small amount of water in the base, no more than an inch of water. And you bring that up to boiling point, pop your bowl in, and then break up your chocolate. Now I used 2 fairly small packs of chocolate. Both of them were 90 grams each. Break up the chocolate and pop it in. Now you can use dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or white chocolate. We quite like a mixture, equal parts of milk and plain. That seems to give a really nice taste. So we melt our chocolate, you bring the water up to boiling point, then just turn it down slightly and let it simmer until the chocolate melts. It doesn't take long, I'll tell you. And then I always lay out a cloth. I have a clean cloth here, especially if children are helping you make them because they love the mess, but it's a disaster to clear up. So I always lay out either a towel or a slightly damp J-cloth. Now you want your strawberries to be really dry. If you're going to wash them, make sure there's no water on them at all because the water will resist the chocolate. So you do need them to be completely dry. And all you need to do is basically take your strawberry, swizzle it around in the chocolate. If that doesn't give you enough, I think what works really well is a soup spoon. Something that's got a nice deep bowl to it. And so I'm just liberally putting my chocolate around. Now what I'm going to do is turn my strawberry upside down and the stalk is at the bottom and I've laid it into a little mould here. I have a small silicone little tiny muffin mould, and it's perfect because it holds the strawberry upside down so the chocolate can drip down and then I can wash off the chocolate really easily. If you don't have one of these, you can use a wire rack, especially if it's just got enough space between it so you can lodge the strawberry in. But again, don't forget to put something underneath, some kitchen towel will work fine because the chocolate will drop through. And so work your way through all of the chocolates, and you can either do it like this or you can actually just dip the chocolate, dip the strawberry into the chocolate, and then you're simply turning it upside down. Don't worry if it drips, that's what makes it more attractive, all the drippy bits. But you will get your fingers in a mess. And I'll just continue until I've done all of my strawberries, and then it takes about an hour for them to set. Today I'm going to serve them to my staff. So I'm going to go around and give everybody a nice little chocolate dipped strawberry. Awfully nice to serve it with champagne. Do you remember in Pretty Women, Richard Gere actually said to Julia Roberts, have some strawberries and champagne. The champagne brings out the flavour of the strawberries and the strawberries brings out the flavour of the champagne. So if you've got some, or some Prosecco, that would be awfully nice as well. So have a great month and enjoy.